and choppers, shopping, copper, soccer for you possums. I'm that moonwalking Chewbacca that you don't wanna get crushed with. Never do a CrossFit, bitch, out about it. Don't got any of this gin and done it. I ain't never sober, been addicted to chronic. Born with a blood number, not you. Best respect my authority, dawg. I know some crazy, yo, that's what way down in Florida. They white as fuck, but they got kilo.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're here at Summer Racing. We're gonna do a trans cooler swap today. I had to move over here because of the wind, but since it's summer and it's hot, the training has been running really hot as of lately. So we're gonna buy a transmission cooler from Summer Racing to help with that, you know, so we don't blow up another transmission. Check my other video out where I picked up my truck from the transmission shop, and you'll see, you know, how I got a stage 2 4L60E build from Longhorns. I think it was Longhorns Transmissions in Pentigo. But yeah, they did a great job, and I don't want to blow away the work. So it's time to invest in a transmission cooler. I also got to service the transmission because its transmission fluid has been looking a little rough lately. So we're gonna do that too, but I'm not gonna put that in this video. This is more mainly focused on the transmission cooler, how to install it, and how to get it right. So, and I'm not gonna have the cluster, so I won't be able to show you guys the temperature is gonna be running at, or I don't even know what temperature is running at right now, but I just know it's running really hot. I can feel it, but thankfully we didn't fuck up the transmission. Hopefully we don't from the time that we're here to the time we get home to install it. So hopefully everything goes well. Here we got the new Tacuache lineup for Summer Racing. This hoe is clean. I fuck with him. And that's my boy Renee's, the CTSV on wheels. And it's not stock either. So, and then my other boy, which I just met today, Instagram Nbs Jesus. Clean ass truck, bro. Honestly, I wanna look like yours, man. That looks really nice. Renee's, and then of course 5.3 Tavo, clean as fuck. I want to be as low as you one day, bro. And then he be swinging it too, so yeah, man, that shit look clean. Of course, when I worked here at Summit, there was no fucking tacuaches, no lower trucks. It was just me. Basically, there was a few people in the warehouse, but in customer service, there was no one. And now that I'm gone, there's like a bunch of people with drop trucks, badass trucks, and I'm just like, so it took me to leave for them to hire some other you know, lower trucks, and I'm just like, what the heck, man? Because I'm sure I would have had a lot of fun, you know, being with these guys, because I know them a little bit. I've talked to them quite a bit before, but yeah, they're really cool people, and you know, I'm pretty sure I would have got along with them, and it would have been a great work experience working here, because man, with the management here, it's shitty as hell. Alright guys, so we just picked up this Hayden Rapid Cool Trans Cooler, part number 679. We're gonna install this later, probably tomorrow. Now a homie recommended this trans cooler, so I hope it really works. He always knows what he's talking about, so I'm always listening to him. You know, thank you for the advice, Tio Roberto. You know, you're a real one, and we're gonna get the Mamalona right. Now, unfortunately for us, the diff is going out too, so we're gonna have to invest in a diff anytime soon. As y'all may know or may not, if you're new to the channel, I have a posi diff, which right now is a one-wheel peel kind of thing, or it's still doing the two wheels, but it's really slow. So I just fucked up the differential, and we're gonna get another posi. A homie here said, you know, I could just weld it, but honestly I don't want to do that. That's the cheap way to go, and I don't really like to take that way. So we're just going to invest in a posi diff. Anyways, it's really worth it. I don't think I could ever go back to stock, even if I break this one and don't have the money for it. I'd save up every ounce, every penny for that posi diff, because there's no way in hell I'm going back to a one-wheel peel. Alright guys, so it's the next morning and we're starting to work on the truck. I'm already taking it apart, so I took the little cover off. But guess what? It seems like someone has already put a transmission cooler. Not only that, this is the one I was going to put, right? It's a Hayden product. This one is also a Hayden product. It says it on the side right here. But yeah, I just noticed. Anyways, it shows you really how the setup, the little rubber hose here, and then the bottom one. It seems like a pretty simple one. They zip tied it here. One line runs to right here. One line is right here, and the other one is right here. But yeah, I mean, I guess it was a waste of time going to summer racing and a waste of money. But I'm gonna just go return it, apparently, since I already have it. But I mean, it seems like it was gonna be a pretty easy project to put on a transmission cooler. But you know, fortunately for me, I already have one. I don't know if it's working or not. It probably is. There's no leaking, there's no nothing, and you know, it's an aftermarket one, so it should be good. But I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Alright guys, so I just counted the number of fins, the number of stacks I mean, on the transmission coolers on both of them. You know how they're both Hayden products? Yeah, I bought literally the same exact model. I probably should have checked before to see if I even had one, but I guess I did. I just thought, you know, I never really thought about transmission coolers. I guess I just really thought that I was stock, but apparently not. Maybe when I went to a transmission shop, they put the cooler in, or I've been having it before that. I'm not sure, but yeah, luckily I lucked out and I already have a transmission cooler, so we get to return what we bought. We get our $60 back, our $60 back for the other transmission cooler. But yeah, they're both 30 stacks, so there's no need for me to do anything for it now. Alright guys, so we ended up returning the trans cooler and getting ourselves a power steering cooler, because my power steering has been a little hard. It's been a little inconsistent too, so I don't think it's the actual power steering itself. But yeah, we're gonna be installing that today. Hopefully the cooler keeps the fluid cool, because you know it's a very high in this Texas heat, and you know, with the long tube headers and you know, a cam motor, high performance motor, it gets really high in the engine bay. So I'm assuming the power steering fluid boils, and that's why it's not, you know, working as properly as it should. Because when it's cold, it works pretty good, it works fine. But when it gets high, it starts getting hard, and I'm just like, I gotta muscle my way home, muscle my way to the store, muscle my way everywhere. And yeah, I'd rather just go to the gym than do that. So we're just gonna be putting that on today, and that'll be the video, to be honest, because I'm sorry to disappoint on the trans cooler, but I didn't know I had one, so I already made this video. So we're just gonna keep it going. Alright guys, so this is the cooler I'm dealing with. It's a summer racing cooler. It's got some pretty good reviews, and my buddy Roberto told me that this one will work pretty good. And then we got the little two here. What really sucks about it is that it didn't come really that complete with the rubber hoses or anything, but we'll try it out. I gotta open up the engine bay to see what I'm working with. Alright guys, so we found where the lines go, which is to, I'm assuming this is the cooler, the OEM cooler, but it doesn't do its job right. So we're gonna be taking this off. Just a bolt here and a bolt right here. And then you have two clamps for the lines where the power steering go, which are like right behind the power steering over here. So we're just gonna take those off. Should be pretty simple. Hopefully, if I can see that far, because I can't really see where the other one goes. I just know it goes behind it. Now we're still gonna have to go to the store to buy the line that I forgot to buy for the new transmission. I mean, not the transmission, the new power steering fluid cooler. So we're gonna have to go AutoZone or something. Thankfully we live close by, and yeah, I'm gonna just take the truck like this. All right guys, after struggling to get the bottom one out, I got the top one out right here. This one, which connects to the hose directly to the power steering reservoir, and the other one near the little, I think that's a steering shaft. But yeah, that's the one at the bottom. It will have like a little clip. But yeah, it was a bitch to get down there, but we got it. All right guys, we pulled up to AutoZone to pick up a few things, which is the 3/8 hose that you'll need, because mine didn't come with anything, any hoses or anything, just push-ins. And then we got power steering fluid and the clamps to clamp them on. So yeah, we're basically ready. We got everything we need. hopefully I put everything back together again the right way and don't have any leaks, because that would suck. But yeah, we're ready to do the swap, and then I'll just show you my truck right now. All right guys, we're back to it, back to work. Now we just need to figure out where I want to mount this thing, which I have no idea. And by the way, I have nothing to mount it with. I was going to use zip ties, but I forgot to buy them because I'm a dumbass. It's funny because I've been trying to buy some for a while, and I keep going to these stores like Summer Racing and AutoZone, O'Reilly's, and I never buy them because I forget. But yeah, we're screwed a little bit on that one, but I'll see what I can find in the garage to tie it up for now. Then we'll zip tie it later. But yeah, I have no idea where I want to mount this thing. Low-key, I kind of want to take this little part off and put the cooler there, just so it kind of looks a little more aggressive and cool. But I have no idea. I'll find my options and see what's best for me. Alright guys, so I decided I'm gonna mount it right here next to this, kind of close to the radiator where the original stock one used to go. I'll put it right there. I was thinking about putting it right there, but it's gonna be too much of a hassle, and honestly I just want to be done with it. How I'm gonna mount it, I have no fucking idea. Think I'm gonna zip tie it first. Anyways, it shouldn't move too much if I zip tie it down, although yeah, it's gonna be a little sketchy, I guess you can say. But yeah, we're gonna put that right here, and then we're gonna run the lines under right here through this little hole under here. From the lines are on top right now, but we're gonna go through the bottom and put them through there, so it looks more of a cleaner look instead of putting them up here. Plus I think there's right here, or yeah, we're gonna go from under and then put it on here. Alright guys, so we just finished the install. All the hoses are clamped up already. We're good. We left the cooler here, which honestly it really looks nice. It looks really good. It's a really beautiful cooler, honestly. But yeah, we got the lines down here, the one to the reservoir and the one to the steering shaft. So everything is ready to go. All we need to do is put fluid in it, because I dropped a lot. But yeah, it's looking good. And as you see, my truck peed itself, all the fluid out. So we're gonna have to put more fluid in, probably a whole quart. So stay tuned. All right guys, we officially completed the whole install. Here it is. It's looking nice. And then we just put the power steering fluid in. I had to turn it on a few times just to let it, let it go through the system, because almost everything flooded out. But yeah, it did feel a little better, but it was still a little hard. So I'm gonna keep messing around with it. Maybe it's still missing a little bit of fluid, but I put around 1.5 of a bottle, 1.5 quarts of power steering fluid in. Alright guys, and we finished the install. Here it is. It actually looks pretty badass. I wish I could keep it like that without the grill, but that nasty ass Denali grill, honestly, that's probably the only thing I don't like about the front end, unless if it's color matched, but it's chrome. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace.